So we're on Miller Park now, and obviously this is our original, what is now number 2, was our original field.
Yep.
And we're significantly above ground level. We used to be at ground level on that lower side.
That's right.
And then I believe the crossbar on the other side was
Pretty much the crossbar of this end here was level with the bottom of the post at that top there. That part of the ground up there is pretty original. That bit up the top of the ground up there, that's pretty original, and the quarry used to go into the hill up there. And of course, when Mr. Harrison and them had it, they just used to take a couple of truckloads of bloody 2 or 3 truckloads a week. It was nothing made up, but just enough to do the moulding and stuff. But then the government took it over and started digging the hill out for the motorway.
And Hedge, coming along over here, the sun's sort of blinding. Just describe to me what you were telling me about the. We went down Armstrong Lane, and then down towards the far end of Miller Park. There were some houses to the right.
There was a couple of houses up here. It was the Armstrongs. Was the first house. It was up just about where the trees start. There was in amongst the trees.
And they're relatives of Shane Robinson. You were saying?
That's the Armstrongs. Shane's mother was an Armstrong. And then up behind them were the Ralston family, who had the orchard. And
so the road used to rise up and then dip into a...
rise up there and then go up through the trees to the orchard and stuff. There's quite a valley up there. It all come forward, and yeah.
It's not what it was.
I'll be quite honest, I've never been up since this bloody slip.
I've heard some rumours that maybe Hedge, Bezett and a few of the other Bezetts might have spent some time in that orchard, uninvited.
Yes. John was a bastard. I don't know how he got away with it. Oh Christ, he used to.
Brother John.
Brother John. Yeah. Mr. Ralston used to chase him all over bloody Green Islands, trying to catch him.
So Hedge, just finally, I'd just like to ask, what was the feeling like after the hill came down? We went from one rugby field. Obviously we lost our ground level because we had to build it, the council built the land up, so you could no longer see out of our club rooms. But we did get the benefit of getting a new number 1 field on this side, and of course we gained the 2 top Miller Park fields for the junior fields. I was just wondering what the feeling was like after the landslip, once the first rugby season started up with the new fields.
Yeah, Green Island was a pretty strong local community, Green Island. We had a few problems, but they all banded together, and Green Island was a good club, and it was well organised. I mean, there was a few clever guys there, and they had money, and we were going to put a paddock up in here in the sandpit. We were negotiating with Mr. Harrison to buy the training ground before the disaster started.
So where approximately was the sandpit?
So that was up in over here.
And how much higher than the original ground level would have been?
The sandpit would probably be pretty much where we are now, would be in and about here somewhere. Yeah.
That would have been a great training.
Oh, it's a great set. Like we were talking about the way Mr. Harrison had it carved out and everything. We were talking about using it as a natural grandstand and everything like that. I mean, it was well in the planning, but then the Ministry Works took it over and used the sand to do the motorway.
So that first season must have been something special for the club. It continues to grow to the point now with obviously junior rugby's come on strong. I understand we've got 26 junior teams this year. Would be probably the 3rd most in the South Island, certainly the most in the lower South Island, doing well on the senior side. So you've seen the club go from some pretty tough times in the early days.
Oh look, it's had some great people running the club. I mean, I think, like in our day there was like the guy Bill Fulton Hogan looked after us pretty good, and that sort of thing. They were pretty community minded to all those sorts of big firms. So, it was some hard times, but I mean the guys used to work. They used to work. They just like they've got now. They've got some good committee guys. They're good workers. Yeah, but you need all that you need that to survive, eh? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hedge, for your time.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.